Hi Virgos, welcome to your reading for September. Thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, happy birthday season. It's Virgo season. Okay, so happy birthday to all my sun Virgo souls out there. I hope you guys are having an amazing time so far. And also, if your birthday already passed, because I'm a little late with your reading, my apologies. Happy belated birthday. Hope you had a great time. And if yours is still coming up, then happy early birthday to you. Okay, let's see what this month has for you. Aside from money, love, money, love, money, and love. Okay, let's see what else is around. Like what's coming up for you guys this month. First of all, Mercury will go retrograde. Of course, we have to deal with that once again. It will start retrograding on the 10th of this month of September, and it won't go direct until the 2nd of October. So the first 10 days were Mercury's shadow, but it will start actually retrograding in like on the 10th. So look at that. You see, that's what I'm saying. Like love and money, love and money. I'm sensing in a little bit like in some way, shape, or form. You might feel like if I have one and the other goes this way, or if I have the other thing, then the opposite goes this way. So I'm sensing an energy of trying to find that balance between having time and motivation to invest into either your career, into something on the side, into making things go from extremely like a lot of work into more like a passive stream. Okay. But then at the same time still being able to like have those moments about, I don't know, dating, getting to know, maybe you're actually in a serious committed relationship or in a marriage, and trying to find both things to work at the same time and finding that balance. It's really like, it's hard for some people. It's really hard, especially if you just get to know someone, but you also got a lot of things going on, but you also feel the feels and you kind of want to spend quality time. It's sometimes hard to find that balance. So I'm sensing that you're not trying to focus on the quantity of the time of the what is coming in or how much you're able to spend. It's more about the quality. So going from the quantity into the quality will definitely be something to work on and to work with, because I feel like in both areas of your life, or multiple areas of your life actually, that will definitely set a tone and it will bring things into balance for you. There is this conversation I'm sensing for you, or because of course we're dealing with Virgo season as your season. So you had just had your new moon in your first house, and now we have that full moon coming up. I said the new moon, right? Yeah, I think so. New moon in your sign, and the full moon is coming up on the 10th of September. So the day that Mercury goes retrograde, we also are dealing with your 7th house full moon, because it's the opposite of you guys. It's in Pisces. So yeah, I am definitely sensing that if certain things have been up in the air, been trying to find and figure out certain things, maybe you were in the dark with some communication or some misunderstandings, it will be more and more clear about what is the best way to go about things, what is the best next step. I'm sensing you might have felt a little bit left out, either in the cold, or you felt maybe a little bit unseen, unheard. This could definitely be by a water sign in your life. Could have been a Piscean energy, masculine, feminine, doesn't really matter. They could also have had their Pisces in like the big tree. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Pisces sun sign. But I am sensing that there is a way of bringing things more in balance, bringing things more in harmony. And even if you can't really see it right now, just try to sort of ease into the fact that things are the way they are, meaning sort of surrendering to the situation. Surrendering is not a passive action. It's not like, okay, now I'm just not going to do anything anymore. It's more just accepting that things feel the way they feel, that they are the way they are, and the how will come to you on how to move things from this situation into the next. But it's sort of like that phase of like really accepting at the situation as it is, in a sense of really looking at it as it is, not trying to romanticize it, not trying to come up with reason why, how, what, where, when to make it feel less than it's making you feel. It's really acknowledging how it makes you feel and why, right? And to sort of ease into that, be that open, be that rawfully honest with yourself, and then allowing the how, the next step to come to you. Because I'm sensing, like I said, that clarity will come after you're like, all right, I am now acknowledging this as it's being an issue for me. It doesn't make me feel seen. It makes me feel like I'm being either taking advantage of, or they're not approaching me from a level of like equal respect and appreciation. And this is how it makes me feel. At least like you can do that for yourself this month, owning up to how things make you feel and what they are just truly are, like really out in the open. And from that, there are moments, you will have those moments of clarity. You will have new ideas, especially when it comes to your finances. You will receive those new ideas because you're releasing a little bit of the pressure of like, I need to find an instant fix, or I need to find this, or I need to do this, and really overextending yourself, just focusing on the solution instead of first just acknowledging what truly is the issue and what got you there, or how did you get there with another person, or with work, or with income, or with your health. It really is that moment of realization. So all right, let's move forward. This is a lot. Yep. Okay, you have the devil with the judgment and the eight of, you really are definitely seeing exactly what is what and who is what and who is who. And what your role is in certain things, to keeping maybe a certain cycle going. And what the role of another person, of a situation is playing in that. Because this is somewhere, with the devil is here. It could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. It definitely is just staying committed to like, I'm not gonna quit, I'm not gonna give up, I'm gonna keep on trying. And then sometimes it's actually us putting in that energy and time and work into keeping a cycle going that actually is meant to like be released by just saying, okay, up until here, no further. That doesn't mean you have to like break up or divorce or whatever, or quit that job. It just means that this cycle, I want this to change because this is how it makes me feel. I'm acknowledging what the Eight of Cups hold. I'm acknowledging that, the universe does want to bring in those changes for me, that there are different ways of doing and approaching things, and are different ways of feeling about this situation or about this job. I'm sorry if you guys hear noises. I have the window open. I should have closed it, but I was already recording. So I'm sorry if, certain hard noises come in through the mic. So just so you know, it's not in the house, okay? Anyway, so you are ready to leave behind a couple of, coping mechanisms, ways, putting it, not really wanting to deal with it in the moment. You're like, no, I don't want to deal with how things make me feel anymore. I deserve to feel safe, or that there's space for me, that I can express myself. That doesn't mean that I'm here to play the blame game and it's all everyone else's fault or it's all my fault. It's not about who's at fault. It's about really getting to the point of like, okay, how this is, as is, it's just not for me. Like, it doesn't make me feel motivated. It makes me feel depleted on my energy. It makes me feel unloved. It makes me look at myself in a certain way, which is not accurate, because I am capable and I can do this. And so it's just coping mechanisms that are being really revealed in order to make the changes, in order to feel better, in order to heal a situation, in order to have more stability in your emotional, but definitely also in your financial and your physical well-being. Look at that, the Four of Swords. That's that surrendering card that says, you know what, I may not know how I get out of the situation, but I'm willing to at least acknowledge it for what it is, not making it prettier than it is or not making it worse than it is. It's just as is, and I'm willing to accept it for now. I'm willing to spend time to rest, to recuperate, to meditate on this. I'm willing to sit and let the answers come to me. So with those found answers and new ways of going about this, I'm willing to rebuild, because it's all about, I'm not going to keep on running here. I'm just going to surrender for now. And I know that new things are coming for me. And I know the how is not up to me. The how will show itself. And then it's up to me again to put in the motion, to take on action upon those realizations. All right, what else coming up? This one wants to come out. Ooh, yes, Queen of Wands. Now that is really good energy for you, Virgo. There might be a fire sign, feminine energy, or someone who has this nurturing energy within them, but also really knows how to nurture themselves, nurture their business, nurture their friendships, and just understand on how to keep that balance in order to let everything going, like, you know, to keep everything going and in movement. Here we have the Four of Cups. Once again, even if it doesn't show instantly, because, you know, we are dealing with a lot of planets in retrograde, so certain things may take some time. Don't lose that sight of, I'm still in a surrendering state. If it's, you know, I'm going to do whatever I can do in a situation, I will do, but I'm also just going to have to surrender and have to trust that it's going to come to me. And here is that energy coming for you, you know, that realization, it's going to come. The thing is, sometimes we get a little bit upset, or we get demotivated, or maybe is a fearful state of, if we're looking at the options, we may have already tried all the options, or we may just really do not like the options that are right there in front of us that we can come up with within ourselves. We might feel like we're losing hope, because we're like, if this is the way I have to go about this, if this is what I'm gonna have to do for a longer period of time, I just don't even know if I want to do it anymore. But then there's another option coming in that you didn't see coming, because once again, the universe showing you the how is not really up to you. Look at that. So if you are in partnership, I am sensing that this is one of those months where you're getting back in alignment, where you getting back into on a new road, on a new track together, where you are capable of separating your individuality from the union and rekindle that fire within you for you, and then bring that back to the union, because you guys are meeting at such an equal level, but really standing in your own individual power. That person is not doing that for you, you're not doing that for that person, but because you are separately, maybe together, you know, separately working on your own individuality and putting that as a priority, it definitely heals, brings some healing, brings some grounding to the connection. This does not have to be romantic. This could be, you know, you and a family member, a good friend, a business partner, a colleague, anything in that way. Like, you need to do the work separately. Even if you are in the same building, if you are in the same house, doesn't matter. Just focusing on how do you bring that back to you. So Knight of Pentacles, it is slow and steady, one thing at a time. Gets you a long, long way. Look at that. Healing. Beautiful healing. So there is a moment what I'm sensing. They come and they go. All right, Virgo, they come and they go. When you feel like really like, okay, I'm on track. Okay, I got this. Okay, I am seeing the changes. All right, I just need to be patient a little bit. Okay, I feel good about these choices. And then you have those days, maybe a couple of mornings, I don't know, where you're like, I don't see it anymore. I don't want to lose this feeling, but I am sensing that I feel different than I did yesterday. Now I'm here questioning it at all. You know, there will be those moments, but it's just your mind trying to take control again of but this is how, but this would be how, this is the only option how. It's like, no, if I'm not getting the feeling that that's the right choice, then it hasn't shown itself yet. So that working with that fate and that balance, here we go with the Temperance. I'm really sensing that Sagittarius season is going to be a big one for you guys, okay? That starts at the end of November and ends at, you know, the end of December. It's going to be the A really important season for you guys, really connecting to this situation. All right, you have the Seven of Wands with the Sun, beautiful, and the Ace of Wands. And here you go. Here you go. You're getting the answers, you're getting the enlightenment. Something is really inspiring, like a new beginning in you. Like it's almost like new seeds are being planted. And here you have that Wands, and things are starting to sprout for you. And it's coming from this internal activation. Once again, I said that it's an internal activation with the Queen of Wands. So it sets something in motion, and there is where you find the house. All right, so there's some inner work, some outer work, some, universal work to be done, but it definitely is enlightenment, like enlightening a lot for you. And I'm sensing that you felt some way, shape, you felt this coming, but also you were just so ready for this new phase and this next chapter to arrive. And it is arriving, and you got this, and you deserve that, because you just don't, your motivation is to not feel this way anymore. You just don't want to feel this way anymore, like, left out in the cold, misunderstood. It's like an ongoing cycle of something that's just not not nourishing in any way, shape, or form for you, but you're just trying to hold on either to like the beginning stage, or the reason why you should just like stick it out, or you invested so much time, or all of those reasonings. It's going to feel different, and there is where a lot is changing for you, Virgo. All right, I'm gonna get you a oracle card. It says focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, your feelings and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. That was what I was just talking about, right? When you might have those days where you feel like you're losing it. Surrender some more. Surrender some more. Just say to yourself, all right, I'm having one of these days. I'm having one of these, weeks. I'm just going to see it as it is. I knew this was coming. This doesn't mean it's all of a sudden taking me way back. It's just okay. It's here to pass. It's not here to stay. Just keep reminding yourself of it. The less you're trying to like fight your way through it and feel that happy and excited about something again, the less you're trying to do that, the quicker you will actually move out of that energy. Sensitivity, and you have golden opportunities or opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. All right. And you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environment, situations, and chemicals. All right. That is one of those important messages. Avoid harsh relationships, harsh communications, harsh environments, or chemicals. All right. Chemicals. Okay. All right, Virgo, that was your reading for September. I hope it brought you some guidance, some clarity. If you felt connected to this reading, please like the reading and just promise yourself you're going to commit to doing this work for yourself, because you deserve to feel better in the situation. All right. I love you so much. Have a beautiful month, and happy birthday once again. Bye, Virgos.